Hey, all right, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video on the Poor Man's Gold channel. And it's sort of a sad day here. It's a sad day for me because it's a sad day and a happy day because I've got the last 5 coins to fill up the Franklin half-dollar album that I've been working on, this Whitman folder. Um, and it's been quite an experience. It's been very cool. Looking forward to getting the coins, each individual coin for the book. I've had a couple of, gift coins from a couple of good people out in the community, and I really appreciate that. And I've really learned a lot about the Franklin half-dollar. I never really gave it, a second thought before I started the book. And I've learned that, there's a variety of Franklins, you know what I mean? It's the amount of tail feathers on the eagle on the reverse of the Franklin that makes it a different variety of Franklins. And I never knew that. And, I found out, which Franklins are running for a little more money. I mean, none of them are really hard to find, you know what I mean? It's not like they're impossible to find, but certain ones are definitely, fetching a few extra bucks, over other ones. So I've learned a lot on this. It's my first album fill, and I really enjoyed it, and I am planning on starting a new book. And yeah, it's gonna be awesome starting a new collection. So anyway, the last 5 I needed for this Franklin album was a 58, a 52S, a 60, a 60D, and a 61D. Now the 58 and the 52S both came from eBay, and the 60, 60D, and 61D were local coin shop purchases. So let's open up the book. We'll get these 5 coins into their new homes, and this book will be complete. So it's totally awesome. I already have the first page on this thing complete, and yeah. So I got the two spots here, the 58 and the 52S, and then on the last page I have the 60, 60D, and 61D. So we'll start getting them in here. Let's get the... Okay, we got the 61D here. So that's totally cool. Now the 60, it's weird. The 60, the 60D, and the 61D were the very last 3 that I was looking for. And it was like almost hard to find them, you know what I mean? I had to go to the LCS over here and actually dig through, a big tub of Franklins to find the 3 that I needed. So we got the 61D here. Very cool. Going in, so this will go into the 1961D spot right here. Totally cool. And we got the 1960. This is the 60p. And this is awesomely toned. There was another 60 there, but I went with this one because of this toning. This looks super cool. And yeah, so I went with this 60p here. And this is going to go into the book. 1960. Philadelphia, great toner there, and I'm digging that coin. Next up, we got the 1960D, average circulated, very cool looking coin. And I like a Franklin. I mean, I like the brilliant, I like the BU Franklins, don't get me wrong. But when you think of a Franklin, I sort of think of, a an average circulated with that patina on there, not perfect, not super shiny. You know what I mean? That's always how I've envisioned a Franklin to look. So we got the 1960 Denver mint mark, and this is going into the book. So we got the 1960 D going in there, and the last page of the book is now complete. And we're down to the last two here. So we got one of the, I would say the 52S. This is the 52S here. I would say this is one of the more, key dates in the series, the 52S, the 49S, and maybe the 55, 56 something. But either way, the 52S, I thought I was going to have a problem getting. I did get this in more of a, circulated condition, because the BUs in this were just a little too much money, a little more than I wanted to spend on a Franklin half dollar. But I do have a lot of BUs in here. Don't get me wrong, but the 52S was just commanding a lot more money. So I got a 52S, and average circulated here. You know what I mean? Nothing fantastic, nothing special, nothing great, but it's a 52S, and it's a welcome addition to the book here. So we got the 52S spot right here up in the corner. So 52S going in. And last but not least, we got the 58P. The 58P is definitely in a better condition. I would say, a fairly BU state here. I'm not complaining on it. Looks great. And I guess this is the last coin really actually going into the book, into the Franklin book. So I'm going to savor this moment for a second. And yeah, so 1958 going in as the last coin into this book. So that's totally awesome. And yeah, here we go. 1958 Franklin going in there. So like I said, this is a happy day and a sad day. I have the entire book filled up. It took me, I'd say month and a half, a couple of months maybe, working on this thing. And I think it's really super cool, and I'm looking forward to starting on the new album. So yeah, you guys have watched this book get filled coin by coin, and thank you very much for tuning in for these things. And yeah, my first full book, and I'm loving it, and my first full album here of Franklin's, and I'm loving it, man. So Franklin half dollar album, completely full, going into the stack or the safe or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, so we'll call that on this. Thanks for watching, and keep out of trouble, stay safe, and I'll see you guys soon.